Hello, Anita Medina here. Today I'm going to be talking about microenvironmental factors. Microenvironmental factors. There are 6 factors which operate in the external environment. CD STEP, which consist of culture, demographics, social issues, technology advances, economic situations, and political regulatory environment. Culture, which consists of country and regional. Country culture entails easy to spot visual nuances that are particular to a country, such as dress, symbols, ceremonies, language, color, and food preferences, and more subtle aspects which are a little trickier to identify. Regional culture. The ways of people in a particular nation to produce categories differently than other groups within that nation. So, demographics. Demographics, characteristics of human population and segments, especially those used to identify consumer markets. Generational cohorts. Generational cohorts are the same generation group, such as Generation X, Y, Z, Millennium, and Baby Boomers. Generational cohorts are the same group of people who share the same habits, whether it's the same income, education, spending methods, and so forth. Income. Income is pretty self-explanatory. The more money you make, the more spending power you have. The less money you make, the less spending power you have. Education. Education, the higher your education, the more capability you have for getting a better paying job, which would allow you to have that higher spending power. Gender. Gender's been a little tricky lately because the roles of gender have changed. And in those changes, the attitude and behavior has to shift. And in turn, the shift has affected how firms design and produce products and services to all genders. Ethnic. As the shift in the Hispanic growth, so has the method of marketing. Now you're going to see more Latinos in commercials, and the reason they're doing that is because they want to market that particular group. So as Latinos grow, so will you see more on TV, commercials, and advertisement. Social issues. Social issues consist of thrift, which means that because the economy has not grown as quickly as hoped after the economy took a spin in 2008, people are more thrifty in what they're spending and how they're spending. Next, health and wellness. Health and wellness, depending on how healthy you want to be and what well deserving you are of certain things, you will buy based on that concern. And it is a concern. Green consumers or green marketing involves strategic efforts by firms to ensure that their products are good for the environment. There's time-poor society, which means just that. Right now, if society is poor, you're going to have a smaller spending. There's privacy concerns. As we've heard, several students in this class indicate that they don't go online very much. They are possibly the extreme now, indicating that they don't want to be part of the World Wide Web and how we are being followed and traced, and people like Mr. Anderson know what our spending is, what we want, what we need, and how to get it. But we do have concerns. If you are using it, you need to be aware and do your homework and make sure that your privacy is protected. But there are huge concerns about it. Component lifestyle. Component lifestyle is, what is your lifestyle? What part do you play in the market? And again, the changing gender roles. They have shifted. More women today are making a lot more money than men, and we have a lot more stay-at-home dads, which is great, but those roles have changed. So with that, society has changed. They have to benefit both gender roles to ensure that they are reaching their largest market. Technology. Technology has advanced, and microenvironmental factors that has greatly contributed technology changes to improvement of value of both products and services in the past few decades. So at one time you actually had to get in your car and drive to Woolworths to buy a refrigerator, and you went to Woolworths. You didn't have many other choices unless you had a Sears. And now you can get online and you can buy anything you want from anywhere. And not only in the United States, anywhere in the world. And you can do your homework on this. The homework on that is you can look at products, different name brands of products, different manufacturers, and you can actually go a step further. You can go as far to see, how does this company run? What is their mission statement? What is their vision for not only their company, but what's their vision for their employees, for the environment, for growth potential? And you can make decisions based on technology that were not at our fingertips at one point, and now they are, and you have, as a consumer, more power to make better decisions. Economic situation. Macroeconomic factors that affect the way consumers buy merchandise and spend money, both in the marketer's home country and abroad. One of the factors that have to be talked about are inflation, foreign currency fluctuation, and interest rates. And we know that. We see that every day. And when we see that, we need to make sure that we, again, are informed on what is going on in the market so we make our best decisions based on the information we have. Political and regulatory environment comprises political parties, government organizations, and legislative laws. And in those, we have many things that we have to consider. Over the last few weeks, Mr. Anderson has showed us several different videos and included several things in the Connect assignment that really give us a different view on how companies can use these political and regulatory environments to either take advantage of or support of other countries, and within our own country also. So we saw that Walmart really was not as ethical as we thought, and we saw that Newman's is very on top of their game. They want to make sure that their coffee beans, which are handpicked and very laboring to obtain, that their employees picking those beans are able to live on the job that they are doing. Where Walmart was just trying to get the cheapest price to sell it at the cheapest price here in the United States. And as consumers and as marketers and in the business world, those are things that we have to look at when we're making decisions on how we want to do business and how we want to do good business. So thank you. The last slide is my references. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.